Welcome to the Control Certification Template Creation demo. In this demo, we will learn how to create and configure a control certification template. Control owner certifications provide a consistent and auditable way to collect attestations directly from control owners. When you create a certification from a template, the system automatically generates a certification form for all control owners associated with key controls, with each form reflecting the fields and configurations you set up in this template. To start, click the drop-down arrow to expand the Certifications modules. Select Certification Templates. The Certification Templates page displays a table of all existing certification templates. Let's click Create Template in the upper right to begin building our first control certification template. First, select a certification template type. You can choose between custom and control certifications. Here's a quick overview of when to use each. Custom forms are blank templates designed for executives or managers to provide attestations, with no owners pre-assigned and customizable fields for flexibility. Control forms automatically assign tasks to all current owners of key controls, generating individualized forms for each owner to assess the controls they're responsible for. These certifications help surface changes or deficiencies identified by control owners. By default, Custom is selected, so let's click Control Form. Click Next. The next screen captures the general details of the template, including the title, owner, certification due date, and approval settings. The owner is automatically pre-filled as the user creating the template, but can be updated if needed. Let's begin by entering the title. Select a due date, click the calendar icon and pick a due date that best fits your certification timeline. Select the desired certification process due date. By default, the Require Approvals checkbox is unchecked. Enable it by selecting the checkbox. Notice that once we checked the Require Approvals box, the Approver dropdown became available. While approvals aren't required for certifications, we'll enable them for this demonstration. Click the drop-down icon on Approvals. Select Will Stormont. Now that all required fields are completed, click Create to save your new certification template. Our newly created control certification template is now visible. Click the three dots to access additional options. When clicked, a pop-up menu appears, with the options to duplicate or delete the certification template. Click Duplicate. A new certification template is created with the same name, with copy hash appended to the end of the title. This copy preserves all configurations and customizations from the original template. Let's practice deleting templates by clicking the Delete option. A confirmation pop-up will appear to verify the deletion, as this action cannot be undone. Click Delete to proceed. Now that we deleted our test duplicate, click anywhere on the template row to configure the template further. The first page you'll see is the Configure Fields page, which displays all default fields included in a control certification form. Default fields are marked with a check mark, while any custom fields you add will show an X instead. The first couple fields have key information for each control the control owner will assess. All control form templates are populated with 5 probing questions about the controls, such as if you are aware of any loopholes or overrides. Then you have the certification statement for agreement, additional comments, and then a section for the certifier to view or upload attachments. You can also personalize your template by adding custom fields. Click Create Field to get started. This pop-up lets you enter the required information for your new field, including field name, type, and trigger. There's also an optional description field to provide extra context for the person completing the form. Let's enter a name. Let's enter in a description to help clarify what this custom field is for. Next, let's choose the field type. Click the drop-down arrow. For the control certification field types, we can choose from a wide range of inputs. For this example, let's select a single-line text field. Finally, we set the trigger for when this new field should be filled out. You have two options. Certification creation. Use this for fields you want to pre-fill or edit before the form is sent to the certifier, such as instructions or department name. Certifier signature. Use this for fields the certifier will complete while filling out the form, such as confirming compliance or providing comments. Since we want the certifier to enter the reviewer date, let's select Certifier Signature. With all required fields entered, click Create to add your new custom field. Now our new custom field appears at the bottom of the table. It displays all the information we entered and shows an X in the default column to indicate it's a custom field. Let's demonstrate editing custom fields by clicking the 3 dots at the end of the row. Click Edit. Here we see a screen similar to the creation screen, but with an update button instead. Let's change the field type using the drop-down. Select Date. Click Update to save the edit. Now that the changes are visible, click Save Changes at the top right to apply them all to the template. Next, let's navigate to the Edit Form page on the left sidebar. The Edit Form page shows a preview of how the certification will appear to the certifier. The field order mirrors the configuration set on the Configure Fields page, and default values are pre-filled for the form instructions and statement fields to help you get started. On this screen, you can edit the instructions for the certifier. The Control Owner section will populate when the certification is initiated. You can also edit any of the probing questions, but there are examples pre-filled. After the probing questions, there is a field for the certifier to comment. We can also see the custom field at the bottom, Reviewer Date. Certifiers can view any owner attachments in the template or upload their own attachment. Let's demonstrate uploading a file by clicking the plus icon next to Owner Attachments. This action pulls up your device's file explorer. Click the Assurance Certification file, then click Open. Now we can see our uploaded file, assurancecertification.xasx. When the certification is sent out, this attachment will pull through and be available to download for the certifier. Let's scroll up to finish configuring the template. To edit any of the original certification template details, click the Settings icon at the top. Here we see an almost identical screen to the template creation screen, but we have a Save button to update our changes to the template. To demonstrate this functionality, let's change the approver by clicking the Approver drop-down. Select Travis Parker. Now that we have changed our approver, click Save to lock in our changes to the template. Thank you for watching this demonstration on how to create, configure, and work with control certification templates. Have a great day.